Welcome to Gerald Khalil's Conversation Piece. I share my thoughts on social content in sports, politics, and entertainment. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so I decided not to wait till the end of the game. It's 34-6 right now. I know the Browns are on the 8-yard line of Washington. But game's over. Season's over. I know that Watson's still playing right now. I do not understand why he is. He has not been good at all. The offense can do nothing. The defense let Jaden Daniels run all over him. The season's over. So we need to start thinking about the draft now. We're 1-4. Think about the quarterbacks we're going to get. Think about that. We can now put to bed the Deshaun Watson experiment. It has been a failure. This has been the worst trade in history in the NFL, maybe in sports. You gave up 3 first-round picks, second round and a 4th round, I believe. I have to do the research. But, and $230 million guaranteed. So if you get a quarterback in the draft, whoever that may be, you're going to have to end up cutting Watson. It's going to hurt you financially, the team, but you have to do it. Look, San Francisco did it. They cut bait with the quarterback that they had drafted. I can't recall his name right now, but they just went ahead and did it. But you're going to have to do that and move on. Cut your losses because this ain't it. You cannot have a franchise quarterback, as you call him, and with 6 points in the 4th quarter of a football game. You have yet to score 20 points in 5 games this year. The highest you've scored has been 17. That is not good, man. I mean, it's deflating, it's embarrassing, and it's really bad. It almost makes you want to say, "Hey, man, the heck with this season. I'm not gonna watch football. I'll go and work out in the yard." But I'm not going to do that, but I can understand people who would say that, you know. So next game against Philadelphia Eagles at Philadelphia. And right now the Eagles are looking at the schedule and they're saying, wow, we sure want to get our stuff right, you know. So we got the Browns, so I think we can do it. And if I was the Eagles, that's how I would be looking at it, because you're looking at a team that can't score, and right now can't seem to stop anybody either. If Watson's starting, my theory is that they're just going to just go to season with him, say, hey, this is what we got. We tried everything with him. It didn't work. Now we got to draft the quarterback. If Winston starts, then you're saying, okay, well, let's try to get some wins. Let's try to salvage the season somewhat. And to me, as a fan, I would prefer that. But I'm also looking at the other teammates on the team, right? How is Garrett feeling? How is Njoku feeling? And then I think about Njoku, right? How last year when Flacco was quarterbacking, how Njoku looked like an all-pro. This game, I don't know if he even got the ball. Maybe he got it in the first quarter. I mean, it's just terrible, right? And then Nick Chubb. Why would Nick Chubb want to come back to this, right? I would probably just limit him to maybe 10 carries a game or something and gear him up for next year. Is that the plan? Because right now, the plan, if you keep putting Watson out there, they're not going to win. You're just not. Maybe you may beat the Dolphins, Eagles, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you saw the schedule. I don't even think we're going to get to 6 wins now. So that's my rant today. It's more of not mad, more of a disappointed, and I'm now just to the point where I'm just going to just understand and go with it that this season has been a waste, and it's going to be a waste. And I'm going to start looking at that draft coming up. Look more at college football. What quarterbacks can we get that can read the field, don't hang on to the ball long, because Watson was doing that a lot, just hanging on to the ball too long, and can throw some accurate passes. That's all we need. That's what we can get. We get someone like that, and then we're talking about, we could be a playoff team. But what I'm afraid of is that this team's getting beat up so much, the defense can't hold any longer. The offensive line definitely is not holding. And you may have to start getting the young guys together, and especially for the offensive line, getting them prepped up. And right now, what I see from the offensive line, the coaching, the Bill Callahan was a big loss. This offensive line coach that they have now, he ain't getting it done. And I don't know if I should say he's not getting it done, because the offensive line, they're the players. It's up to them to execute. But that may be something you need to look at. You may need to upgrade there. Don't be afraid to fire coaches. They weren't afraid to fire Joe Woods a few years back. So you may need to upgrade at that offensive line coaching. And Jim Schwartz, man, I don't know, man. I think everyone's figured out your defense. So you're going to have to suck it up and make some adjustments. So that's all I got. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.